ladies and gentlemen, I'm Erin.
I'm Kath.
And welcome to the Nerd Couch.
Today we are very excited to announce our first special guest to you guys. He captured our hearts back at Bundy Mania 2018 and you guys begged for us to get him back. So without further ado, we are happy to announce the return of Mr. Bellarmy Cosplay.
That's right, Bellarmy will be back yet again in 2019 as our very own MC. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it today, but Bellarmy himself has sent us a very special video answering all of your questions about what he does, how he started cosplay, his inspirations, and more.
Hey guys, my name is Bellarmy Cosplay. I am very honoured to be included this week on the Nerd Couch for Bundy Mania for 2019. For those that don't know who I am, my name is Bellarmy Cosplay. I am 25 years old. I've been cosplaying for maybe 3 to 4 years, I think. Yeah, 3 to 4. I don't really remember when I started. I just kind of jumped into it. I've been involved in Sugar City Con. I've guested obviously at Bundy Mania last year for 2018, as well as Gladstone PopCon, I believe it is. Gladstone PopCon up there as well in Gladstone, which was super exciting as well. That was their 2nd or 3rd year, I think it was, so that was really exciting as well. I got to drive up to Rockhampton and then go off to Gladstone for a little while, which was super cool. I've also just recently, for the last 2 months, been a co-host for a podcast called The Hidden Language of Cosplay. We do that on Twitch and YouTube, which is super exciting, and we've had an amazing response about that, where we pretty much just talk about cosplay and the ins and outs and the do's and don'ts and how to start and who to get involved with, I guess, which is super exciting. I really like challenging myself in a way that I don't stick to, I don't know, societal norms, I guess. So I turn what is genetically and societally speaking male, which is me, I'm a man, and I really like pushing the boundary and trying to challenge myself and turn myself into strong female characters quite a lot as well. My first ever cosplay was from the Avengers Age of Ultron, which was Scarlet Witch, and then I've done characters such as Kevin from the new Ghostbusters, and I've done Captain Marvel behind me here. I've done Sabrina, which is one of my most popular ones. I've also done Klaus from the Umbrella Academy. I've done Tomb Raider. I've done Misty from Pokemon. There's so many cosplays that I've done, and I'm hoping to bring a lot of them back up this year to show you all how easy it is to get into cosplay. And just nerd expression. That's literally, I just get to express my nerdiness. I also really love pushing my like artsy side, so I do costumes and stuff, and then when I go to do them in photo shoots and stuff, I really love seeing them turn out like art, because I always go, that's not me, that's beautiful, but that's not me, like, but knowing that it is kind of amazing, and it's kind of a real touching moment when you get photos back from a photo shoot and you're like, wow, like I surprised myself. There hasn't been a day that I look at a photo yet and I'm like, it's the same old. It looks exactly the same as others. Every different shoot I've done, I've always sat there and I'm like, oh, I love that about this. Like, this could be improved, but this is amazing. And then the next one I try and outdo myself. So there's so much out there. There's so much that inspires me to keep going and inspires me to pick costumes. Cosplay to me is just really like having fun. I have a lot of fun when I do cosplay. It distracts me from the real world. I love pushing myself, pushing my skills. I also just love seeing the reaction as well as to like a new costume, a new thing that I can do. It also helps me express my geeky side and my nerdisms and express like what I enjoy. So I love my nerd stuff. I love Marvel, I love DC, I love everything. So I try and express all of that through my cosplays, which is super cool. And I also just like kind of being a representation for those that can't represent themselves. So like, say for example, I cosplay female characters. As a gay man, it is, the world still, yes, we've progressed a lot, but it still takes quite a bit to be strong and stand up for yourself and all of that. So I try and represent myself and myself in a way that people can sit there and they can look at my Instagram or they can look at my Facebook and they can sit there and they can get empowered by that. They can see that nothing can, like, your mind is the only thing that stops you from doing things. So I really like that as well, and that is super important to me, especially being a 25-year-old, being a man, being someone that cosplays as female characters. I get a lot of messages on Instagram and stuff from young youth and all of that that are just having identity crises or aren't sure who they are as a person or their sexuality or who they are as a man or a woman or yeah, so really questioning themselves. And I like being that sort of role model that can sit there and be like, you know, you are who you are, embrace it and enjoy it, because that's what I do. I embrace it and I enjoy it. I love how diverse it is. I really, really do. I really love that. Literally, it's like a safe space. Anyone can do anything in the cosplay community, within reason, of course. But like, you can pick a costume. It can be a female character. You can be male, and you can do it. You can be like female and see a male character that you'd like to do, and you can do it. There's no limits to cosplay. You can legitimately do anything you really want to, which I really love as well. Being a man that cosplays as female characters, this is super important to me, the diversity side of things, because I can legitimately do anything I want. My head is the only thing that stops me from doing certain things. So there's so much that you can do, there's so much out there. It's so diverse. You can cosplay anime, movies, TV shows, comics. You can even do book characters that you've never even seen. You can legitimately do anything you really want, which is super cool, and I love that aspect of cosplay. I would suggest just research a few cosplayers around, see what you like, see what they like, see what they've done. And if it's something you want to do, or it's something you want to experiment in, definitely do it. Like, just pick up a hot glue gun. Even if it's buying a costume from eBay or something like that, just give it a go. You never know, it'll transform your life. Just start. Like, I know it's not very specific, but just start. Like, just pick up something and do it, because you'll enjoy it. I have so many cosplay inspirations. Obviously, you've got your big cosplayers like Cosplay Chris and Yaya Han, and they're all amazing and beautiful people. But I would like to talk about a few of my maybe not so well known cosplay inspirations. There is one. Her name is Twerking Gherkin. She is kind of like my cosplay mom. She's just the most beautiful cosplayer out. She's so talented, so beautiful. Such a lovely person, and she is just always there. She's been on the podcast with me a few times. I would call her one of my closest cosplay friends. I absolutely adore her. I also really love Bombshell Barbie. She's a beautiful soul. You should all check her out as well. She's amazing. I've also, my inspiration would come from Brie K cosplay. There's just so many people out there. There's Captain of Oz, who is from Bundaberg. He's amazing. I love him as well. Pretty much anyone that picks up a needle or a sewing kit or fabric and just sews themselves a costume. Anyone that cosplays really is my cosplay inspiration, because you walk around a convention and you look at people that are cosplaying that you don't know or you do know, and they all just keep pushing that boundary and they keep rocking up with some amazing gear. So that's always amazing and always beautiful. I absolutely adore it. Other cosplayers that I adore, I love KP Cosplay, who's from Sydney. I also love Crow's Dogs Cosplay. There's so many out there that inspire me every single day when I scroll my Instagram. And yeah, there's so many people, so many people that inspire me. This sounds corny, and I know I'm currently videoing for Bundy Pop, but it was actually attending Bundy Pop Mania as a cosplay guest in 2018. That is my fondest cosplay memory, because I got to meet so many people that follow me on Instagram, and so many people that I don't normally get to meet, and to have them come up and tell me like about themselves and about their cosplay journey and meeting them really opened my eyes to how big a community this is, and how amazing everyone is and how lovely they all are, and it really kind of reignited my passion into cosplaying, which is really exciting. And I always love pushing myself and seeing people that do things that I haven't or I can't do yet. Really helps me kind of ignite that flame and be like, look, I could do this if I wanted to. And I love that. That is my fondest memory. I remember at Bundy Pop, I had 3 young teenage girls, and they were maybe 14, 15, and I was sitting at my table. I've got all my prints out, my props and stuff, and they came up looking at my prints, and I was like, oh yeah, cool, they're just here to look at props and prints and stuff. And they were like, oh, we've been following you for a little while, and I was like, oh, okay, like, it's an out-of-body experience when you meet people that actually follow you on Instagram. And they were talking about how Bundy had just gotten their first LGBT support headspace group, and they were saying that it was such an amazing experience and such a uplifting experience to feel validated, to feel included in just their community, which was amazing. And then they were telling me how me being a guest and me seeing me there and having done male and female costumes, that they were touched that someone is out there doing that, and someone is out there pushing that boundary and is sitting there supporting anyone and everyone. And that really touched a nerve with me. That touched a heartstring with me. I felt very honored, and I realized just how important what I do is. And to those 3 beautiful girls out there, if you're watching this, I better see you at 2019, because I want to give you all a massive hug again. But yeah, it was just such an amazing experience, and I just, that is one of my fondest cosplay memories, is yeah, that it was beautiful, beautiful situation, and I was very touched and very honored, which, yeah, doesn't happen often, so I loved that. That really touched my heart. I am super excited for Bundy Pop Mania on September 7th. I can't wait to return and come back bigger and better. I legitimately can't wait. I'm so excited. I just wish it was here already, and I'm gonna blink and it's gonna be. But that's one thing that I'm super excited for about cosplay in the next few months. I'm super excited to guest at Bundy Pop Mania. I can't wait. Other things I'm excited for, I'm trying to attend a few other cons this year, so I'm trying to go to like Supernova on Sydney, and I'm hopefully going to be coming to Brisbane Supernova again. But yeah, just experiencing the cosplay community and seeing everyone look amazing, and I'm excited to do more photo shoots and cosplay more. I'm super excited. Yeah, that's a little bit of a rundown on me and who I am as a cosplayer. If you've got any questions at all about my cosplay, let me know. Send them through to Bellarmy Cosplay on Instagram or Facebook, or even comment down below. Let me know, and I'll personally respond to them. And answer any of the questions you have. And I just want to thank everyone at Bundy Pop Mania for having me back as a guest for 2019. Thank you for including me on the Nerd Couch. You guys should definitely keep an eye out for everything they've got coming, because there is a lot coming and I can't wait for you guys to hear it all. And I am super excited to be the first of your guests announced. I'm so excited and I can't wait to work with everyone. I can't wait. I miss everyone so much. But yeah, I love everyone. Thank you again for having me on the Nerd Couch, and I will see you all 7th of September, Bundy Pop Mania. I'll see you there. Anyway, hope you all have an amazing day. I love you. Bye.
We hope you guys enjoyed that video as much as we did. If you'd also like to follow Bellarmy on his journey, you can follow him on Facebook or Instagram at Bellarmy's Cosplay Adventures.
But before we go, we would love to hear your cosplay stories.
Tell us everything about what you're doing right now, what cosplayers you're into, how did you get started, what inspires you, we would love to know.
And until then, stay nerdy.